All right, our final Excellence Award is for Excellence in Teaching. DCPS employs more than 4,000 teachers in 117 schools. Across the district, DCPS teachers are dedicated to holding high academic standards for students and engaging them in learning and growing. So I'm excited to introduce to you our next speaker to present the award for Excellence in Teaching Awards and Outstanding Teacher of the Year. Please welcome our very special guest, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Juliana, for that introduction. And I want to congratulate tonight's awardees. I also want to thank our entire team at DC Public Schools. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Chancellor Farabee has acknowledged our fantastic public education leadership, including himself, Dr. Grant, Deputy Mayor Kine. And I would also like to acknowledge our partners on the council who work with us hand in hand on making sure we have the best schools. I would like to acknowledge Chairman Mendelson, who I saw. Please give the chairman a round of applause. Councilmember Matt Fruman from Ward 3. Councilmember Zachary Parker from Ward 5. I also saw members of our state board, Ebony Rose Thompson, thank you for your leadership. Jacques Patterson, thank you for your leadership. Because it takes all of us to invest into work to make sure that you, education professionals, have what you need to serve our students each and every day. And there's really no more important work that the government does. You've heard me say, but it bears repeating, that the renaissance of Washington, D.C. is directly tied to our investments in public schools and public safety. I am delighted that the D.C. Public Education Fund, led by Mark Ine, Ben Soto, and other board members, have committed 15 years to helping raise private dollars to support D.C. public schools. And when we hear a number that's over $100 million, we know that allows Chancellor Farabee and his entire team to invest in innovative programs. So today, I am thrilled to join you to help recognize the 2023 Excellence in Teaching Award winners and the 2023 Outstanding Educator of the Year. So before we celebrate the Educator of the Year, I want to recognize the 4 winners of the Excellence in Teaching Award. So when I call your name, please join me on the stage. First, Mr. Alex Clark, physical education teacher at Dunbar High School. Ms. Kalpna Sharma, early education teacher at Brightwood Elementary School. Ms. Takesha Stewart, career education teacher, Roosevelt Stay Opportunity Academy. And Ms. Whitney Bartell, elementary teacher at Simon Elementary. And accepting on her behalf is Principal Franchita Eborn from Simon. Please give another big round of applause for these Excellence in Teaching awardees. And I have a big winner. I'll make sure that I can find it. Oh, thank you. I need that. And our Outstanding Educator of the Year, Dr. Neela Austin. Dr. Austin is the Student Experience and School-Wide Enrichment Model Instructor at Ida B. Wells. The experience that infuses the academic rigors of reading, writing, and public speaking with fun and relevance, and the relevance of cosmetology, digital photography, dance, and more. Her work demonstrates what is possible when we provide enriching experiences for our young people. For Ida B. Wells, it has meant increased attendance, more student motivation, and stronger academic performance. Young people participating in Dr. Austin's programs report feeling more connected to school, more seen, and more valued as young people. And one of the favorite stories I learned about Dr. Austin last year was about a dozen 8th graders who were enrolled in the school's hip hop and Latin dance program. They applied to some of the top performing arts high schools in DC, and they were waitlisted. The students were disappointed, but Dr. Austin didn't let them give up. She helped her students organize an end-of-the-year talent show and invited staff from the Performing Arts School to watch the performance. This persistence paid off, and her students were accepted to some of DC Public Schools' top performing arts schools. So thank you, Dr. Austin, for your persistence and your leadership, and congratulations.
At Ida B. Wells, I'm responsible for making sure that all of our scholars enjoy their learning experience, and then I find ways to integrate their interests into their academic experience. My goal is to make sure students feel like they have some type of leadership or they have some type of voice in empowering kids to be their best selves. That will provide students with a better opportunity to have a higher quality of life. I love teaching at DCPS because there's not a monolithic student experience. For me, DCPS has been kind of like a superhero in that way, that they've allowed teachers to come in and educate in a way that they feel like is going to create the most change, and that's been so exciting for me. The core values I lean on most when it comes to being an educator, I make sure I love on everybody's child the way I would want someone to love on my children. This is work that I carry home with me. These are kids that I interact with long after they graduate. They become my family, so to see them transition into different phases of life and to see those lessons carry on for years, that's, my heart bursts. My heart is so full.